Hey guys, I know you were asking about the oil and transmission fluid changes on your bike, so here it is. Let's get started. Alright, so we're on the brake side of the bike, and you're going to need to remove the drain plug cover. So to do that, you got to remove this bolt here and that bolt down there. I believe that is a 4mm Allen key, and we'll be able to access the drain plug underneath. Got my drain pan here, and of course this is your fill plug. So let me go ahead, this is your fill plug right here. Let me go ahead and take those off, and I'll get back to you as soon as I do that. Alright guys, so I got these two bolts out, and this one gave me a bunch of trouble. You can see all the shards in there. So I needed to get a screw extractor to pull that out. I used a size 4 and a size 5 screw extractor. Hopefully you don't have that problem. If you do, just go by your local hardware store, get yourself one of these, and take off the heat shield. It's 3 bolts, 1, 2, there's one underneath right here, 3. There's my heat shield right there. Pull that out of the way, and you should be able to get to this screw. I don't know why it was so tight, but it just ended up stripping on the Allen key that I used. So now that we've got this out, pull it away, and there's your drain bolt, and this is your fill bolt. So we're going to go ahead and drain the transmission fluid, and then we're going to fill it from here. You fill it to the point where it starts dribbling out. You use, well, I don't got it next to me, but you're supposed to use 85/90. I only have 80/90 around my at my local auto parts store, so I'm going to be using that. I have a set of 85/90 on its way in, but I'm not going to wait for that. I'm overdue already, so I'm just going to change it in my next oil change. So I'm going to drain it from here, and I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes. Alright, I don't know if you can see that. Oil's dripping down. So basically what we got to do is we got to fill it back up. Once it's all drained, we got to fill it back up. I got my 890 here, 80/90 here. Really should be 85/90, but what can you do? Fill it back up while the bike is upright, so not on the kickstand. And you want to fill it until it starts to dribbling back out. All right. So once I'm down to a dribble, slow dribble, I'll put the plug back in. Check your plug. Mine's actually got a ton of that. Mine's actually got a ton of excess metal here, so that's not fantastic, but I guess that's usual for your first oil change. Alright, so I got it filled up so that if I lift the bike on 2 wheels off of its kickstand, it's only dribbling out. So it means I should be all filled up and ready for my oil change. I'm going to go ahead and put my filler cap back on, and we're all done with the transmission. Alright guys, so we're still on the brake pedal side of the bike, the non-kickstand side. I'm going to show you where your oil drain plug is and your oil filter. I'm not clipping this so you know exactly where I am. It's right about where your pedal is. You keep going down there, and that's your drain plug right there. Super easy to get to. And your oil filter. Now your oil filter just so happens to be the same size as a Harley Davidson oil filter. So if you got a Harley Davidson oil filter wrench, you'll have no problem getting this thing out. Alright, I'm going to pull my drain plug, and then of course I'm also going to pull my fill plug so that it drains easily. Your fill plug is right there. So yeah, let me get to that. Be back in a sec. Of course this is the clutch side. I just walked around the bike, you saw that. Alright guys, just a heads up, you're not going to be able to fit, sorry about my fingers, you're not going to be able to fit a socket in here. You're going to need a box end wrench. Not going to have enough room to be able to ratchet this thing out. So just get one of these. Be sure to stand your bike up once almost all the oil is drained so you get every little bit of it, alright? Alright, so once all your oil's out, you're ready to put in the new filter and replace the drain plug. So grab your new filter, hand tighten it, and then go another quarter turn, and your drain plug should just be good and tight. Don't over torque it, you'll end up stripping the screw. Alright, I'm going to put those things back, fill up my oil, and we'll be done. So when replacing the oil filter, you do want to fill it about 3/4 of the way full, and line this rubber gasket with some oil as well, so with some new oil. I'm using 10W60. I'm pretty sure that's what the manual asks for, and the bike takes pretty much exactly 4 liters. So grab 4 of these, put 3.5 in, let the bike run for about 1.5 minutes, and then fill the last ½ liter. Alright, hope this was helpful. Well guys, before I sign off, I figure I might as well tell you, this has never happened to me before, but the O-ring on the old oil filter didn't come off of the bike. So my new oil filter wasn't turning on, and I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. Make sure your old oil filter O-ring comes out, and yeah, hopefully this should be an easy job.